All right, so Melissa, what we have is a Reuters story citing sources saying that Yahoo, back last year in 2015, built a custom-made software program that allowed it to scan user account emails and whatnot for the U.S. government. The story goes on to say that they built this secret custom software program to search all customers' incoming emails for specific info provided by U.S. intelligence officials. That, according to people familiar with the matter. The company, it says, complied with a classified U.S. government directive scanning all of these emails accounts, hundreds of millions here at times, for the National Security Agency or FBI. And this is according to 2 former employees and a 3rd person with knowledge of the matter. So an interesting development here with regard to Yahoo. We know about its pending acquisition by Verizon and its AOL unit. All of this coming against hacking, the broadest, biggest hacking ever of those email accounts there and whatnot at Yahoo. So again, an interesting story coming out of Reuters for those particular shares. They're a little changed right now, guys.
Did I hear you right that this was following a directive, basically a court type order or a national security order?
This is, they said that they complied with a government request to scan incoming emails for certain keywords and phrases. But again, it's important to note out that this is nothing on the record right now. We have reached out to Yahoo for a comment on this particular story. We have not heard back yet. But it also did go on to say that there wasn't any indication, or they didn't know what the specific information was that the government was looking for in this case here. But still, an interesting story given all the headlines that Yahoo's been a part of over the past couple of weeks, guys.
You know, this is fascinating, especially with the backdrop of Apple essentially saying no to the U.S. government when it comes to access to a particular phone for a particular case, which probably, you know, rallied the public to say, you know, if there's ever a case of a technology company saying, you know what, we're going to help the U.S. government, this might be the case. And we have Yahoo, and granted the details are very limited right now, but to not even know what you're scanning for, that's sort of an interesting thing, too. And it hits the tech giants.
Well, I mean, and of course, it brings up the debate about whether or not these tech companies should be a part of this whole fold. There is a great group of people out there who believe that the U.S. government has the right, and because of our security concerns, should be going through this kind of information and make sure that there is no terrorist threat. And then there are those who say that, you know, the paramount of civil liberties here is that personal privacy issue. And
hey, sorry to jump in here, guys. I mean, listen, I'm not taking away from the headline, but let's be clear here. This has been going on for a while. Maybe not at Yahoo, but at others. Part of the leaks that came out of the WikiLeaks thing for Ed Snowden was that there were government programs, one called PRISM, which is an acronym, one called X-Keyscore, which basically have been released onto the web to track and read people's emails. And PRISM was launched in 2001, I think enacted in sort of the middle of the decade. X-Keyscore, this all came from the Guardian's reporting, the whole Ed Snowden, the WikiLeaks stuff. So not knocking Yahoo, I'm not saying it's not a big deal. However, it's likely that when you look at some of the other online email providers, maybe the Googles of the world, the AOLs of the world, under these NSA programs, and there's another acronym there with the NSA, and you'll forgive me, I can't remember.
Are these NSA
sanctioned programs?
Yes. That's different from pulling in a company, a publicly traded company that is private, in other words, outside the government.
No, but they're all released on, because they're all released onto these servers. Because remember, a lot of people don't realize if you use Yahoo Mail at work, right? If you log into Gmail at work,
it's all accessible to you.
Guys,
it belongs to your employees.
Yeah,
it doesn't belong to you.
I want to point something out, guys. It's important. Yahoo did issue a statement as part of this particular story here. They say that, quote, Yahoo is a law-abiding company and complies with the laws of the United States. And so that's their only statement so far as part of that Reuters story. We've reached out to see if they're going to provide any additional comment on this particular issue, but they did kind of put their side out there. I just want to make sure that we got that into that story as we're talking about the cybersecurity issue.
Hey CNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Here you're going to find videos packed with all of the information that you need to be smarter about your finances. You can subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me or the I right here to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.